Mm, mm. Hello, Pedro. I'm playing Yawgmoth today. I hope you like it. Sorry, I was a bit distracted. Um, gonna put the list onto the. I was trying a few cards. I'm not sure if this is the best list ever, but okay. I mean, I think this is not my creation, this deck, but I saw, and there's been discussed in Tom Ross Discord, this deck. So this version of the deck with Gilded Goose, it got fourth on the Modern Challenge, and it had to be 5 over League, of course, as well. The player was a. Yes, I'm gonna start recording. The player was a Legacy player, so I mean, when somebody from Legacy tells you that they're killing it in Modern, you should take it a bit with caution. Like sometimes when players are really good, right? They can make anything work. But I wanted to try it and see for myself, you know. Yeah, and yeah, basically give it a shot. I'm just thinking three. Okay, the player didn't play fetch lands, which I think it may be a mistake. I think you really like the fetch lands on this deck to find Dryad Arbor. I got one Twilight Mire to make space for one more forest, and the reason for this is I would like to have as many. So now we have 6, 9, 13 sources. Actually, we're a bit short of sources. We should have a 4th Blooming Marsh. And we should just cut it. No, of course not. So we have 4, 6, 7, 10, 14. So that should be fine now. But of course, we like the Twilight Mire to be able to cast a Geralf Messenger. So there's a bit of a choice I think I need to make. Maybe I'm supposed to cut one of these and just play 21 lines. Maybe that's an option too, but I think Noble Hierarch is good. Playing as many 1-drops as possible, 8 of them in fact. This could be enough of Deep Shadow, but I think Noble could do it. I just got the name. I really would like to play a third forest actually. But I don't see myself going down to two Twilight Mires. Huh. Anyway, I always play with two forests. Let's try with two forests again. Anyway, and then the rest of the deck is more or less the same. It's just the Gilded Gooses added to the deck. Oil Gilded Gooses. And they are because a good food feeder, like they're good fodder for sacrifice. And they actually can make food tokens that can give us life, and sometimes life is all we need to win the game. Then the rest of the deck is more or less the same. They were playing a Collier of the Night, but I do prefer the Elder Gargaroth because first we can cast it with the forest, and second, I think it's really, really strong right now. Like, I think it's stronger than Cavalier. I know you can kill stuff, the Cavalier, but most of the time it's just a life linker. That's most time that you look for it, and this is kind of win the game on its own. I'm really a bit worried about this mana base though. Maybe there is sense on not playing the fetch lands, but I guess this is as good as it gets. I'd like to play a forest, at least one or two more forests, but yeah, basically you can do that if you want to play Verdant Catacombs. So whatever, we will just fetch them. The sideboard is a bit all over the place. We're playing only, I'm not the splashing white this time around, so we're playing Plague Engineer, Yixlid Jailer, Collector Ouphe, Arasta. These are creatures we can look for. Kitchen Finks, Phyrexian Revoker. Opponent was, the player was playing Obstinate Baloth, but I'm not really sure what I put the Jailer instead. I think the Jailer is really good against Stretch. It's one of our few options versus Stretch. I also don't think, okay, I think actually 2-tap mix feels really bad. You just want to draw one. And the rest of the deck is kind of like a lot of silver bullets and a lot of ways to deal with Gravity Cage, basically. Arasta good for the prowess matchups, Collector for the hardened scales, of course, Eldrazi stuff like this. Ashiok versus the Titans, you know, this can be a game-winning card. We only play one, but I think it should be fine. We'll go from here. So basically the guy was saying that he's very good. Oh shit, I want to play this. I want to play, but I have plenty. Oh, so there's a super qualifier this weekend. 3 days and 16 hours from now. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna stream this, guys. So let's see. Well, there's a lot of things going on this weekend, I guess. So we're gonna play a league. Maybe this is the deck we want to play. You know, who knows? I'm probably I'm gonna play the super qualifier. I will play Heliod. Not gonna lie to you. I think there's I'm holding an 8.5% win ratio with Heliod. I think right now, I mean, this of all the decks I play is the best situated right now. I don't think it's the best deck. I think Hardened Scales Mono Green is like the deck that you can actually have a career with, if you know what I mean. Heliod is a bit gimmicky, and people start playing things like more like Pithing Needles or like Phyrexian Revokers again, or a lot more removal, then it becomes worse, right? Yeah, so we found a match. I haven't played this deck in a couple of weeks, but let's see if I still got it. I was working today, and I used to be a manufacturing operator, and I was working with some of my old colleagues, not in operations, but this hand has it all except a payoff. But I think I like this kind of hands more than a hand that doesn't have this acceleration, so I'd rather like accelerate and find a payoff later, right? So we have so many top decks from here on. So we will start just with the Birds of Paradise. Ooh, everybody left my stream. It happens, you know, it happens. We're playing in Strong, so we would really like to find a... not a second Yawgmoth. I can play the Khalni Garden and the two young... I mean, we can set ourselves up for some strong stuff if we play both Birds of Paradise and an Overgrown Tomb, and probably the life doesn't matter that much, right? So we're just gonna go for it. Next turn we get a Chord of Calling, we can get a Yawgmoth going. If we're playing against Eldrazi, which would be a mulligan, right? So it could be Eldrazi. Although it's not always a good indicator of not playing versus Tron. So they just have the Tron right on 7. That's of course what you do. Well, this is a Yawgmoth. That's really nice. We can play the Yawgmoth. So we actually have a kill if we're able to. Do we? I mean, we play the Khalni Garden tapped. Then we have to pay 4. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 only, right? So we don't really have a kill right now, but we can draw a lot of cards. So I mean, if we don't attack with the young, no, if we need attack with the young wolf. So I'm just gonna attack with the young wolves first. They're for sure gonna pop this patient map, right? So I'm gonna attack with the young wolves. Young and wolfy. That's what they say. So yeah, they take 2. We play Khalni Garden. We always yield. I mean, they will not use this again, but it's okay. We get black, black, black. We get the Yawgmoth. Now we can draw basically 17 cards. So we just pass the turn and we see what our opponent's doing. I did pop the expansion map. But yeah, basically from here we can, if they don't have like a Khalni Liberated that kills the Yawgmoth, we can basically win the game. And if they have a Khalni Liberated that kills the Yawgmoth, then they cannot. Okay, they could have Graphic Cage. But then we also have a Relic of Progenitus though, so if they cast the Graphic Cage, I'm gonna start drawing. I'm gonna draw like 7 cards here. Yeah, so pay 1 life. That's how it works. You just say, okay, you don't sacrifice anything. You get the young wolf back. So we play against Eldrazi Tron because they play we also yield here. Yep. So we put a -1 counter, sack here. We can find that's another Yawgmoth, that's kind of nice. We can find a Rex Sage. So far not the best top decks, but yeah. We can also proliferate our own dudes and make them strong, you know. But now Yawgmoth, I think I'm gonna draw like 1 or 2 more cards. Okay. I like this. At least an aggressive creature. You can put a lot of pressure with it and start proliferating and stuff, so not even too bad. You can only proliferate the young wolf. Should I sack a plant to make it to put a counter on the young wolf? I'm just gonna sack the young wolf, right? I'm just gonna sack the young wolf to make it a 2/2. They can then attack. That's a blood artist. That's really nice. So if we, so you got a cage, but I got a lot of cards. That's Ballista, no, Chalice on 1. Okay, we have no 1-drop, so it's fine. We can also proliferate the Chalice, so we only have, yeah. Okay, let's get off Messenger. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana this turn. I'm gonna for sure play a Twilight Mire. That's what gives me more flexibility. 6 mana only, right? 6, yeah. So that means we can play this and proliferate once. It's kind of good. Then we have Blood Artist out, and Blood Artist pretty much actually killed them. Does he kill them? So we play this guy, we play this, we proliferate at 6, 8, 10, and then the Blood Artist we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be it, right? So we will. It's not lethal actually. So this will be 6 and this will be 10. Then they will go that to 8, and then we sacrifice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's not lethal, but it's almost lethal. So since it's not lethal, I'm gonna attack this Karn, this to you, this to you, this to you. And then we will do discard a card. make black, black. Then we will discard Blooming Marsh. Then we can proliferate this, this, and this. And yeah. So we kill the Karn, they take a lot of damage, and we have a Blood Artist in play. And you know, Chalice on 2 doesn't really do anything, but we're only really worried about all his dust, but we still have 7 cards in hand, right? So they actually will take 8 and we'll gain 8, so we'll be in a good spot. Of course, next turn we can proliferate this twice even. We can play Geralf Messenger, proliferate this twice to make this to make it so Thoughtseizes doesn't really do it. That is the power of Yawgmoth. You see how brutally he grinds. Like, I mean, so strong. And I think a lot of people don't respect the deck. Like, of course we're playing against Eldrazi, which is one of the few decks that actually has answers for its main deck. But I mean, this was our turn 4. Or actually we're playing against Mateus F34. This is a good player. So, yeah. That's a Thoughtseize, sure man. This can turn into 4/4 next turn. They take Exile Messenger. They can exile our graveyard, that doesn't really matter. So they have 4 mana available. Maybe not Thoughtseize. We can of course put a -1 counter on this and proliferate it. This will be probably what we'll do. Sure. Actually, it's a known player. They have a lot of trophies. So it plus. I don't even need to do it on my turn actually. So oops. Okay. Wait, is this so what we did here is we proliferate it, we put a counter again, we proliferate it, and we just kill it, draw a card, and attack them for lethal. Yeah. So we beat him. Eldrazi has been beaten. Cards that are good against Eldrazi, so I think Eldrazi's Trophy is good. Abrupt Decay can stop him Snaring Breach and grab the Cage, so it's probably good. Ashiok can stop them from searching, but they don't actually search that much. Collector Ouphe is good. Phyrexian Revoker could be good. I don't think Kitchen Finks or Thoughtseize or anything like that is good. Final Push, no. So yeah, we're playing a more grindy game against them. So let's see. So I like the Blood Artist, of course. I like all of these cards. Maybe it's a good idea to shove some of the tutors. I think Elder Gargaroth is good outside his older creatures. Maybe you can cut the Noble in this more grindy game. And a Yawgmoth. So you get a bit higher quality cards. I don't really love this, but the play will bring this back and take out some of the Chord of Calling. Maybe Phyrexian Revoker, stops the Karn, which is strong. It stops Blazon, which is strong. Yeah. Also, we cut some 1-drops because of the Chalice, right? So let's see. It's nice how experience kind of when you play not similar kind of decks, but decks that kind of make sense on a vacuum. Like they make sense, that they're not completely different decks. Your experience from one deck kind of carries over the other one. So if this was the first time ever I played against, this is not bad. Actually, this could be good. Actually, this hand could be decent. So it doesn't have acceleration, but we got some acceleration, so it's fine. No 1-drops, which I actually like. You can name Exhibition Map with this if they do something bad. Problem is, they will get to use a spatial map before we get to cast the stuff, right? So, do I want to Verdant Catacombs for an Overgrown Tomb? I think I do, right? Or should I save it for a Dryad Arbor? That was the question, really. Do you want to play the Blooming Marsh first, or play the or fetch? I would rather save this to find a Dryad Arbor maybe down the line if it's good. Maybe they actually chalice instead of going for getting Thran. Oh, it's not Thran. That's kind of good. So they choose Eldrazi, and they will, of course, second Blooming Marsh, sure. So we can get Blooming Marsh down, and we can get either Phyrexian Revoker and named Karn, but Karn gonna come down next turn anyway. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get down the Collector Ouphe. Collector Ouphe is stronger on the play, actually. Just to, but I mean, stops Ballista, stops a lot of things. Next time we can Geralf Messenger, which is kind of good. You look for Eldrazi Temple, in fact. Whoa. So, it's our turn. Maybe they dismember this. Oh, this is a good card eventually. Then I'm just gonna look for a swamp actually with Verdant Catacombs. And play Graph Messenger. That's the turn. I think this present just stops a lot of their like they kind of play another expansion map, for example. So next time we have a Yawgmoth, which is good. And the turn after we withdraw land, we can get the. Okay, that's probably Thoughtseize. No. Maybe that's yeah. Collector Ouphe is good against Eldrazi Thran. Like they have a lot of artifacts actually. Vision map, Maze Mine Tomb, which actually made them more sensitive to Collector Ouphe. They have Ballista, of course. They have everything they look for with Karn. They have sometimes even put a Relic of Progenitus in main deck versus this deck. So in general, it's really good. How are you doing, Pedro? If you're still around. Not gonna blog, of course, so okay. So I think we attack first and then we play Yawgmoth. I don't think anything could go wrong, right? This can also stop the last zone. They could put it at 2 and kill this, but that's not worth it. So we attack him for 5. Maybe dismember this. If they dismember this, I'm pretty happy. Of course, if we had played the Yawgmoth, they would dismember response, so it's always better to attack first. Give them less information when they make the decision. So yeah, that's what we kind of expected. Some kind of removal spell. There are only 3 cards left in hand. So they kind of put counters on the Blast Zone, which is good for us. I think we're gonna honestly just play the Yak. And once you go, oh no, don't do this. So if they dismember here, we can sack here, put a -1/-1 counter, return this on draw card, and even kill it maybe. Nah, probably not kill it. Next time we have lethal actually, we have the Yawgmoth in hand. Okay, went up. That is not Thran. That's Reality Smasher. Okay. Reality is being smashed. Probably gonna block here and put a -1/- counter here. Does it really make a difference? Yeah, it probably does, right? So, so you block here. I don't think it makes a difference to put a -1/-1 counter, right? Because we take 1 life anyway. We draw a card, but so I'm doing it now. Okay, they have this member. I mean, not much we could do about it, so... We get to draw a card. This doesn't die though, which is kind of nice. This was a bad attack by them. Like, they shouldn't have done it like this, I think. They should have dismember first. Oh, we don't get to draw this, sadly. Okay, that's a Gilded Goose. That means, this is a tap land, sadly. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That could be another Geralf Messenger. We could actually tag and put them down to 5. And then get ourselves 2-drop. What 2-drops do we have? I think I took out the Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, this would have been great now. We could also save the Chord of Calling for the... So we could play the Yawgmoth, the Gilded Goose. Yeah, basically it doesn't matter if you play the Gilded Goose. Okay, I'm gonna attack. I think there's no risk of dying here. Then we play the Gilded Goose. Also, the Gilded Goose can gain us life if need be. And then we can play this actually named Khan the Great Creator. Maybe that's just worth it, right? Then we can short for Yawgmoth next turn. Pass the turn. They're at 5. I think it's strong. Stops the combo. You don't really care. But you should always do it, you know. You never know. I don't think they can really attack us. As in, pretty bad to attack us. Talisman, X equals 1. Doesn't do anything. So, if we draw a Yawgmoth, I think I'm just gonna play the... So if I attack with everything and 1 goes through, that's not so big. I'm just gonna play the Elder Gargaroth. I know a Cavalier of the Night would be better here, but... Play the Elder Gargaroth, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I can actually look for a Geralf Messenger with a chart. Yeah. I'm not cutting hand, so we can pass. We can even eat this if needed be. Okay, they just exile. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can only short for 6. We're gonna short for 7. We can find a Geralf Messenger though, and that will be almost for sure game. Yeah, Elder Gargaroth basically, it's like a hammer, you know? You drop the hammer, and then they're like, what? I actually wrote Yawgmoth wrong in the description, guys. Yeah, but this cannot be activated, so it's kind of like a... We cannot eat the food now. That's basically all this card is doing. They can... So we will short. I could just short for Yawgmoth next turn, right, and win. I mean, why make it complicated? So we play Geralf Messenger. Short. 2, 3. Vacancy. Alright, we beat Mateusz F34. That's pretty easy. Pretty easy, Eldrazi. I think they're all out. I mean, I've seen them before this player. Oh, Parrot is like 18, man. He's been playing. So, well, Trevor also has 11, man. These players are either playing a lot or very good, or both. Probably both, right? But I think I've seen Mateusz before. Maybe he's been playing, or she's been playing some other thing. Don't play it for sure. But so we will join the match, and I'm gonna close the window because a bit it's getting a bit chilly in here now. Go on the play again. No. Yes. I like. Okay, that's nice. This is a good hand. We get to go. The bad thing is we need to shock, but other than that, we can go get off messenger turn 2. I don't think there's a point in playing the Gilded Goose first, so we're just gonna Verdant Catacombs. You know, that's the thing with the Verdant Catacombs, but I think it's just in general pretty worth it to play these. So next turn we can probably look for a swamp instead and just play get out messenger turn 2. And from there, you know, if we draw Eldritch Evolution, we have already a Chord of Calling. Next turn we can play a couple of creatures that will be turn 3, and turn 4 we can Chord for Yawgmoth. Not a bad plan, I think. It's like my viewers today are like really fluctuating. Okay, that's an Arbor Elf. Okay, actually, do I like better to play the Geist, put pressure, and play a second Birds? Or even play a Gilded Goose? Because the next turn we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be short for 5 or 6. I think actually turn 2 get out messenger. So let's do it. Not sure though, but I think playing a 3-drop on turn 2 is kind of strong. It's hard to deal with it by them. I think this matchup, if they're playing Glorybringer, Elder Gargaroth seems to be like fantastic, fantastic card. So yeah, there's of course 8 mana on the Chord, so I haven't seen Wall of Roots yet. So they have Blood Moon. Okay, we have Birds, so that's kind of mitigated. And Noble, so that's kind of nice. So we will attack with the Drop Messenger, give them the 3. And then we'll play the second Birds, and this I cannot use for anything. Yeah, that's a bit the problem. The other line, of course, makes us more robust to Blood Moon, but we have 2 more 1-drops to play if we survive. So. That's Scavenging Ooze, of course, that stops the combo. That's a forest, that's really nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 1 more and we have a. So we can tap here. Play Noble Hierarch. Tag with the Get Off Messenger. Give them the G. I don't think they are blocking. Not in the blocking business, it seems. Then we can play Gilded Goose. And we can play. Oops. No. What am I doing? never mind. We cannot play anything. What did I do here? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. I thought I had one more green source than I had. It's okay. Maybe I should play the Strangleroot Geist then. But attacking with it probably not the best because they could block. No, that's too bad. So they are at 5 mana right now. Let's see if they have their Gargaroth thing or they are. Oh, they're just Bloodbraid thing. So let's see. Let's close it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, this is a creature. Oh no, it will be a creature when this comes in. This can be remedied really swiftly with the Yawgmoth. And we will take the damage. They have one green source they can use. Now we can short for x equals 2. That's probably not good enough, right? Cool. So this is Monte. So they are at 13, we're 11. We can short kill these. We can do like green, green. Then we still have short, right? Yeah. So what we do is we play the Geralf, the Strangleroot Geist. We play the Chord of Calling, a Yawgmoth. Do we need to tap out this guy? I hope not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. Yeah, I think we don't, but let's see. Do we? So if we play this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So we don't actually need to tap this guy. Okay. This is a nice thing on Goose. You can tap even though X is currently 3, so no, X is 3, 4. And then we find Yawgmoth, Plants Physician. Put a counter here, sacrifice the goose. So put a counter here, sacrifice the, I think this Strangleroot guys, yeah. Then we put a counter here, we sacrifice the God of Paradise. I should untap this when the Chord of Calling was on the attack. We get to untap the forest, and then we will attack them for 6 and win. So we put a -1 counter here, sacrifice here. Put a -1 here, sacrifice here. Put a -1 here. Yeah. They see it coming. Okay, we beat the Blood Moon. That's the nice thing about having so many dorks, right? That just the Blood Moon feels a bit bad. But it's good against them. I think this actually stopping Arbor Elf could be pretty decent, and also can name Elemental, so I think this is good. I think this can stop a lot of their dudes. Like, also stop the Escape if they have it. If I push on the draw, I like because it stops the Arbor Elf, and actually if I push hits a lot of their stuff. I didn't like, no. This trophy can hit. I can hit cages and stuff. Maybe I'll put it on. We'll see. See what we got. Maybe I always like to cut a certain amount. I think Reclamation Sage could be good. Elder Gargaroth could also be good. Which is good, but sometimes a bit like whatever, right? We can cut. These are good because it allows us to Blood Moon, right? Which we are a bit susceptible to. I'm not gonna leave all my 1-drops. Also the wall of roots. I think a second Eldritch Evolution, just because the game will maybe gotta be grinder, they will bring answers, you know, like all that stuff. And then I'm thinking, is the Elder Gargaroth is worth it in the matchup? Basically, playing Elder Gargaroth is playing their own game. Maybe it's not worth it. I could also see myself going something like this instead, like 3 and 3. Just shave up some of the tutors, right? And what does the Fatal Push kill? Actually has a bit of a hard time killing things, the Fatal Push, so we're gonna leave it like this. And maximum answers to the things that matter. Scavenging Ooze can grow big and can stop some stuff. Elder Gargaroth, kind of same concept. You know, Elder Gargaroth, if they're on the Glory Bringer, I'm not sure if they are putting. I think everybody's doing a bit what they want. I'm not sure if they're putting Glory Bringers in. Ooh, this hand is not great, but can be great. If we draw lands. I mean, we have a turn 3 Yawgmoth with Gilded Goose. Sure, we have Abrupt Decay, so this can destroy Blood Moon if needed or whatever. So they will Arbor Alphas. Fine. Pick up some pretty fast. So we will play this and goose it up. Like they do I've been playing a pretty similar deck like this in Historic, which is basically having Collector Company in Bolas Citadel. That feels pretty strong, honestly. I'm thinking of porting it to Modern somehow. I'm like giving it some thoughts. I mean, especially with this new Taramago, if they print it, seems pretty good. Of course, here we could be facing a Blood Elf, we could be facing Pillage, we could be facing Blood Moon, and they have the nuts. So let's see. Maybe they have a Chandra. Yeah. Sometimes this is the power of this. Okay, this of all the ones you could have. Okay, this is harsher. But all the ones you could have, this one I'm pretty happy you having. So we have 3 mana available right now. Of course, we could decay these, but it feels kind of bad to decay these, right? We could, of course. I'm thinking, should we decay the Arbor Elf? This will leave them at 3 mana, or we should just play a Yawgmoth next turn and go from there. They also could play Anger of the Gods, that we should be a bit careful with. We could also decay the Relic. The Relic is really strong because when we have a Undying creature, they can activate it, right? When the thing is on the stack. So I'm just gonna play the Wall of Roots and pass, and then we actually have the Abrupt Decay on instant speed if need be, or even we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can't really find anything. Problem is, well, the next turn we can play Yawgmoth anyway and actually get the Dryad and sacrifice it if we want to. Okay, that's good. So I think that will be the play. So we play the Urborg, Dawn of Yawgmoth, and we play the Wall of Roots, Tomb of No One, Tomb of this guy. This was blocked by the wall, and we chill. And when we have an Abrupt Decay if needed, like if they play something really brutal. That's the thing I'm thinking. I mean, they have 5 mana, 6 mana available, in fact. Nah, it's not worth it to Abrupt Decay the Elf because they can gain 1 mana from the Thoughtseize, and then they can gain 1 mana from the they can just play Alliance, so they can play whatever they want, really. And they didn't play a 4-drop, so I'm pretty sure they don't have a 4-drop, right? So cutting them of a, maybe they have a 5-drop, but they could also have land and 5-drop. But they also have only 2 cards in hand left, right? So they get land, they get mana. So if I play Yawgmoth now, 1, 4, yeah. Then we have 1, 2. Can find a Yawgmoth. Where are they casting? Okay, so they are lightning bolting our Gilded Goose. Do I want to eat the food for no value? Eat the food and Abrupt Decay the relic, or the I'm gonna eat the food. The food doesn't really do anything until we. So this dies. They should have done this. The thing is, when this ability goes on the stack, I really don't understand why they're doing this in their upkeep necessarily. Oh, no, that's the main. They should have done this in the upkeep. So they wanted to eat this. So I think okay, they can of course react and exile things with this. They withdraw land that the black swords. We can play Yawgmoth. We can also kill the Arbor Elf. But it feels bad, but I think this is fine. They waste 3 mana, like 2 mana, so they can untap. But I don't know if that's the best play ever, but whatever. Oh, they untap. I thought they had passed to the main phase. Why did they get priority again? Well, that was brutal. They block Moonlight. Okay, for all the things, this is not the worst. But of course now we're having a hard time casting this Yawgmoth, right? We play these and we play these. We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 7 next time, so we can cast yet a Yawgmoth. It's not bad. So we put a counter, Play this boy. Now there's no point in not attacking. The only thing that we are really worried about is the Anger of the Gods, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can get a. We could get we could actually short for the Yawgmoth into a. We could short for a Yawgmoth and short for a Yawgmoth right afterwards, right? This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Yeah, and then we can start going to drawing a lot of cards and stuff. Lots of pressure. Killing this Arbor Elf. How you guys? Comment down below. Am I visible still? Yeah. I mean, I don't know why exactly they're taking so long. But yeah, there's only literally one target, man. So, but you gotta love how this deck works as a contingent, right? Right now we have 4 mana actually, so we can get ourselves a Yawgmoth because we can put a -1 counter and tap this, and actually we can tap this because this taps for green, even if there is a Blood Moon. Little known fact, but even if there is a Blood Moon, Dryad Arbor taps for green. And then with Yawgmoth and Blood and Strangleroot Geist, it's just a matter of finding a Blood Artist, right? We can also save 1 short, but if we save 1 short, can we Yawgmoth for? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. We cannot really Yawgmoth if we don't Yawgmoth. We also could get, instead of a Yawgmoth, we could get ourselves a Birds of Paradise. Let's see what they do this turn. Let's see what they do. Opponent. Shazami, man. You gotta work. So, yeah. So if there's a super qualifier, let's look at that. Let's look at this second, guys. But we wait for opponent to make decisions. There is a... When is this? It's a 3 days, 16 hours, and 2 minutes. Okay, well, let's see. They made a decision. They decided to actually exile the Abrupt Decay. I think if they ball the Wall of Roots or anything, or the Dryad Arbor, I'm kind of forced to Chord of Calling for a Yawgmoth. Or even for a... like the ones who need 2 black sources. That's Season Pyromancer. Sure, that draws them 2 cards. That's really strong, of course. I could even Chord for a Yawgmoth and block the Clothes. Depending, if they just have another batter turn, then we are a bit in trouble. Okay. Did they miscount? Apparently. That's 4 damage. I think I can Chord for a Yawgmoth and block. That kind of is kind of nice. And I don't think they. I mean, if they have a green. So combo for 2. Chord of Calling. Okay, they have 6th. We look for Trusty Wolf. Put them under the truck. Pass the turn. The guy comes back. Oh, Twilight Mire. Okay, mountain, in fact. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That we could look. We could look for an Elder Gargaroth here. How cool would that be to beat them at their own? They disconnected. So we could get a Yawgmoth and kill this. That would be kind of nice. So can we can Yawgmoth right now. It's like, so we can boom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's another Gargaroth. I can actually just brutalize them. Or we can Yawgmoth. I think I'm gonna pass the priority, or I think. I mean, I can do this after combat, right? So if I play Yawgmoth, I can minus here. That doesn't become a creature anymore. Stops them from amounts of mana. I also can draw a lot of cards. But if I get a Dryad in play, can they beat it? Like, I don't know, man. Seems tough to be a Dryad for our opponent. But also the value we'll be getting from just Yakking is just insane, right? This also has protection versus humans. So one has disconnected, we're waiting for him to reconnect. I'm gonna turn on the light while we wait. Oh. I think this deck is extremely popular, the red green midrange deck, and extremely underwhelming. I mean, they sometimes have like some super explosive starts, right? Like they go So 1 Arbor Elf, turn 2 to PS Pro with a Bloodbear Elf into a Pillage and then just win the game. But I don't feel like, yeah, I don't know. It's a good value deck, I guess. And I never play like value decks, so I guess they just... I used to play the deck, but then I saw that Season Pyromancers were like 50 ticks each and they had cost me like 5. And I decided to cash them in, you know. So I don't own Season Pyromancers anymore. And that's the thing with owning the cards in MTGO. People say you lose money, but I don't know. I feel like most of them have held value quite well, especially if you don't buy like the trend of the month. If you don't buy like Uros, I think, and then Uro gets banned and then you lose $200 in a day. Of course, I lost some money, let's say, in Mox Opals and stuff, but I mean, I don't know. I just I don't see it even as an investment. It's just like money I've lost. I mean, they could shut down this tomorrow and then I would lose everything, right? But who cares? So actually we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we actually don't need to we actually don't need to they probably have a 5-drop, right? That sounds about right. And it could be Elder Gargaroth, and also could also be Glorybringer. And if we get Glorybringer, then they'll have enough devotion to turn this back on. Opponent! What happened, mate? So I think if I get the Yawgmoth, I will attack with the Geralf Messenger. I cannot attack with both, right? Because if I attack with both, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only. So it's 3, 6. I need to attack with only one. And I think attacking with the Geralf Messenger offers like the worst trade for them, right? Then we short for a Yawgmoth. And then we minus on the Arbor Elf. And I can draw a bunch of cards. And so then if they have Glorybringer, so that's the difference. If they are playing Elder Gargaroth, this is a better play. If they're playing Glorybringer, it's not. You can also just try to find a Blood Artist and win, right? The next turn. So it's not so bad. Not so bad. Also Rex Sage can stop that Blood Moon. Abrupt Decay, even though we used it already, so we have Assassin's Trophy. I don't know how long can you be disconnected for. They've been for a while because they were like 3 or 4 minutes ahead of me. And now they are. So, still, I guess. So, nobody's talking to me here, so I'm just gonna look at my phone. People do when they have no social interaction. Or they do, but then they are like, nah. If I remember, I'll edit this out of the video. So yeah, if you heard this, probably I've not remembered to get it out of the video. But yeah, so actually let's investigate, right? So it was 3 hours, 3 days, 15 hours, and 53 minutes. So what day is today? So we are today on Wednesday, the 9th. 3 days will be the 12th. And then we had 16 hours to that. It will be the 12th at 8, and we had 16 hours. So it's basically going 12 hours is 8 in the morning on the Sunday, and 4 hours will be 12 during the day, to midday. Okay, I could make it, guys. I could make it. Sure. I only have something I do in the... Oh my god, boys. It's so long also. I wonder how long it is. Man, because it makes sense, you know, whatever, people have problems in an internet connection. So I guess it's a Sunday. Maybe I can actually just look it up, right? Maybe it's, instead of making some, I don't want to call it even napkin calculations. Man, they bring you to the worst page. Leagues, queues, format challenges, Magic Online, Premier, Play. Okay, we win the match. Cool. I mean, I think that match was won, right? But super qualifiers. Schedule, please. And couldn't they put like date and time? Okay, here it is. We are. This is way less. Season 2. Now in Season 2. Doesn't seem like it. Season 3. We are. This weekend is the 13th. So there's a Modern Super Qualifier at 3 a.m. I'm sure that's great. But what the fuck is. What times are these? So they are Pacific time. So 3 a.m. Pacific time to CET. 12. So it will be at 12 on Sunday. If my calculations were great. Okay. So oh shit. Alright, let's play this third round for 2-0. We're playing against HexyV, and we have one land in hand. This is a risky hand. We are on the play again. It's extremely like okay. I never know these odds until I don't calculate them. So we have 15 cards left. We have 19 lands, which actually only, but it's okay. Any land is good for me. Sample size 1, 1, 1, and we have a 35% chance of drawing a land. But if not, we can still play the Wall of Roots, right? Unless they bolt the bird, and then we're fucked. Ah, mulligans are hard, man. Okay, I think I'm gonna mulligan it though. Okay, this hand is bare actually. So we will keep this, and we will put probably the basic forest. We can always search for it for the Verdant Catacombs, right? And then the rest of the stuff is actually good. We can go Geralf Messenger to Geralf Messenger. It just sounds kind of nice. So we go with this. We Overgrown Tomb, we say yes. We play the Birds of Paradise, and we pass it on. And then next turn, most likely we are Thran. So this is green Thran. We have this. This is really good actually. We could actually just kill this. I don't know if it's worth it. I think it's not worth it. I think we'd rather go and probably fetch another Overgrown Tomb, right? And get off Messenger down. I was kind of thinking of cutting an Overgrown Tomb, but it seems that's not worth. So we go get off Messenger. We can of course pay this next turn. We can get a Yawgmoth down and a second get off Messenger the turn after and kill them. Basically, so we don't have like exactly turn 3 Thran, we win, I think. Sometimes when they kept 7 again, so maybe they don't have the Thran. Oh, they don't have the Thran. Okay. Double green, Sylvan's Crying. Okay, I think we got this. I think we got a turn 4 kill. Or if we draw Yak line, no, okay, so we attack with this, we sack it to the Eldritch Evolution, and we get Yawgmoth, yeah. Hit them for 3, they go down to 15. Important because we are at 15 ourselves. So yeah. We play the Khalni Garden, doesn't really do anything, but then we will green, 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 Eldritch Evolution, you get off Messenger, comes back, deals 2 damage to them. Also, and we look for a Yawgmoth, Thran's Physician, and we can pass the turn. We're in deep trouble here. Inspiration map, sure. They crack it right over here. You're so dead, opponent, man. Wait. No need to even draw an extra card, nothing, just do black, 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 get off Messenger, and that's it. I'm gonna attack just to make it shorter, but the light loops are required. So our Thran opponent has been just dead. They conceded. So we start stacking the Yawgmoths to each other and we just kill them very, very quickly. Cool. So we beat them. What is good? It's Assassin's Trophy. It's Phyrexian Revoker to stop Oblivion Stone mostly. Thoughtseize is good. Damping Sphere is good. Collector Ouphe is good. Ashiok is good. Abrupt Decay is good. And the rest though. So a card like Elder Gargaroth doesn't shine in this kind of matchups. The Scavenging Ooze doesn't shine. We want speed here more than anything. So I think we want all those dudes. Maybe these are not the most important for speed. Same with Chords. Maybe we can cut one Chord and Sage is good. We got a second Chord. Thoughtseize is good though. I mean, Thoughtseize can just get their like bait payoff and give us some time, but at the same time doesn't help us develop, so it's kind of like whatever. Maybe we cut a Wall of Roots. We're cutting Chords. Brutal, you just combat them turn 4, pretty easy. They kept 7, which I'm guessing they had a very strong hand that just was missing 1 Thran piece. But no. I mean, this hand is not super great, but it accelerates and it has Phyrexian Revoker to stop whatever they do, right? So you can Phyrexian Revoker execution map, but sometimes you can. Like right now they didn't play it. If they draw it next turn, then we can do it. There's also a great draw, so we will go ahead and play the Birds of Paradise, which is the best 1-drop. The next turn we have a lot actually going on. They maybe are comboing us extremely quickly. Maybe I should put this on Khan Liberated. Yeah, but of course then Oblivion Stone kind of does it. We can Eldritch Evolution for a Reclamation Sage to kill the Oblivion Stone, right? So the Wall of Roots. Then we have 2 mana and then Phyrexian Revoker. Or Noble Hierarch. When I'm Khan Liberated with it. Next turn we can do stuff. This Wall of Roots can become a Yawgmoth. Oh. Oh. What do we have? What did we add on the sideboard? So what is in our deck right now? We have the Ashiok, we have this, we have the Phyrexian Revoker. Only the Collector Ouphe is the only creature we really brought in, so I think looking for a Yawgmoth is just the way to go, right? Walking Ballista for X equals 1. Sure. Maybe I just shoot this directly. Oh, they should bird. Uh-huh. Okay, it's all on mana. So should we get the Dryad? I think we're gonna get the Dryad. So we play. We have 3 mana. We have 3 mana and a Noble Hierarch. I think that's kind of nice. We have to have 3 mana, 4 mana. The Noble can give us. Yeah. So we can do. We do this. Here and then no. So we Eldritch this guy, and he becomes this. Forest, we put no Hierarch. Tank them with Phyrexian score. So now we have 2 draws. I mean, it's not the greatest, but and we're stopping Cultivated. We're not stopping Oblivion Stones though. But Oblivion Stones are still we still draw 2 cards, and yeah, not the end of the world. It's not great. We haven't got too many chords. I was like, okay, another Ancient Stings. Really fine. Chromatic Star. We'll play that Chromatic Star, right? Oh, I like it like that. So now we need just combo. Cover. I don't know if I want to sack this to find myself a to draw a card. We have a lot. We have one. If we draw a short, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can still short from Graph Messenger. So we cannot play this. So pay 1 life. This will probably attack with both, so this doesn't really matter. So yeah, pay 1 life. Okay, sack here, draw a card. That's a short. Funny. It's black. So 1, 2, 3. So if we attack with both, they go down to 13. Then we have 4 mana. That can be a Yawgmoth. And then we can draw a ton of cards if needed, or we can just short for a Geralf Messenger. So we play this, and then we can short for 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's a Yawgmoth. Or we can short for 3 and get ourselves a Geralf Messenger. But don't attack for 4. I think I like attacking for 4 and getting a Yawgmoth. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, I could just attack with 1 and get myself a Strangleroot Geist, or a Collector Ouphe as well. So if they cast something, I could like short for Collector Ouphe. Okay, I actually don't dislike that play. You attack. We have 6. Oops. Now you need to put. So now we can short for 6 or X for 5. Sorry. So X equals 2. That means we can get a Collector Ouphe in case they put play like they get Thran and they cast a big ballista. Then we can don't get Thran. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's a Thrak test. They gain 5 life. So we short for 1 green, 1 green, 1 green, 1, 1. It's 2. Okay, we first can get a Graph Messenger, right? No point, no need to get. I mean, sorry, Strangleroot Geist. Then we put a counter here, sacrifice this guy. Oh yeah. I guess we can sack at least a Dryad Arbor, so we will go here. Mire. Oh, Ashiok. I like this. And then I guess we can even do this once again, right? So we can just here. Is a 1 now. Goose. We can Ashiok and Goose. Now this is a 3-1. I don't like Ashiok. Actually, we can. Let's do one. So the cards. It's so addictive. Yeah, I could do this later, right? When I see what I draw. Actually, it's just I don't know why I'm doing this all in the end step. I could just do it in my turn. Oh, that's so bad. Wow. I could just untap, right, and do it. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, take it off Messenger, but it's not a kill because they are currently having a dude. We can play get off Messenger and these minus, attack them and win, I think. Yeah, so should play Yawgmoth. Play get off. So I can put my, so I'll do put a -1 counterman here. Come here. Didn't really make the math, guys, not gonna lie. Here, two more. I think it is lethal, yeah. So now, no, we actually had 9, right? Damn it. Okay, we're at 9. Oops. Miscalculated. Probably could have done that a bit better. Okay, in before we get blown up by Oblivion Stone. But I guess we can make this guy survive at least. Oh, that was a bit bad. So we will discard. It's funny, I like all the cards. Maybe. I don't see myself playing down these here. Let's see. So still we can stop Conlividated. They play versus mine, so no. That's a Wurmcoil engine, I guess. Okay, they can get Grabdigus Cage. But I mean, they're dead. So. I don't know what they can get, but 2. Source of Spirals. I mean, that's 7, 9, 11. They get to see my hand though. And conceding. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it would be good to go back and see this and watch it. Neat deck, opponent is saying. Alright. 3-0. So yeah, we combo on turn 4. I guess it's a good way to beat like this. I think we can do better hands, and we are on the draw, right? So I think we can do better hand than this. Not amazing, but I mean, opponent. We put a second Yak. I mean, if they have discard spell, this is rough to put the Yawgmoth back. Maybe we can put the Dryad Arbor. Also really good. I can put the Dryad Arbor and we can short for it if we want to, right? So yeah. Turn 1, Yawgmoth. That's what got once upon a time. And Noble Hierarch. You got it. We're playing against Heliod, man. Are we gonna get defeated by the Heliod again? The other day I lost to Heliod. I think I'm almost my same list. Let's see what opponent is up to. Heliod must be an awful matchup. We'll take one again. Oh, humans. Okay, we have a guy that has protection versus humans. Sounds pretty good. Maybe name Yawgmoth. They actually need to Eldritch Evolution. Okay, not the worst. I don't have Eldritch Evolution in here. We can play Blood Artists. Or we can play Gilded Goose. If we play Gilded Goose next turn, we can play Gilded Goose and short for Dryad, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. No, we can't because we don't have the triple green. Ugh. We can make double green and goose and then 1, 2. Twilight Mire or something. I guess we can do it for Dryad. I mean, it's bad, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. And then next turn for sure we can Yawgmoth them and kind of win the game. And they also miss the land drop. Okay, yeah, we're doing that. So we're gonna make double green here. Play Gilded Goose. Make a token. And then short. Ah, it's so good to put the Dryad back. My opponent's like, what? Sure for 0. One of the few decks that I Arbor actually is a decent card. Nice. So next time we have Yawgmoth, then we can clear their board, basically. Yep, take 3. Oh no! Wow. That's pretty brutal. They named Yawgmoth. Maybe name Chord of Calling. That's when Bile is good because you can Bile it in. Opponent. Double Meddling Mates, that sucks. Ah, shit, we got them actually almost. Ah, Young Wolves. As we play the Blood Artists, and we play the Young Wolf. And we can draw Chord of Calling. And I can... this was a... yeah, can't really do anything. So we just pass the turn. Oh, that was so brutal. The second Meddling Mage's naming Yawgmoth with a double Yawgmoth in hand. And I mean, yeah, we can grind. We have Chord of Calling Can find Elder Gargaroth. Oh, they found a land. That's problematic. They could have Reflector Mage also. Oh, that they have a Mantis Rider. Okay, that's tough. I think they only die with that. Do we want to block here? Not yet. We can. This actually can make food to make us gain life. So I cannot. Oh my god, I can at all. Okay, so yeah. Not much point in attacking. So we can eat a food and make a food this turn. So we gain 3 lives. So basically, this, unless they play another Mantis Rider or something, we should be in this spot until we find. We don't have a way to deal with a Meddling Mage other than Chord. So that's a Phantasmal image. Can we target it with something? Oh my god. Dude, they didn't have anything else but a Meddling Mage there. Or third Meddling Mage. I guess I can name Chord of Calling now. Wow. So take it. End of turn. So we will eat this, gain some life, and we will make food. Exactly, you know, they are on a pretty long clock. Do we even need to play this wolf? Or we just want to keep eating foods? I think we're just gonna keep eating food, guys. Elder Gargaroth, these are one. Of course, Cavalier of the Night would also almost be there. But we have basically a lot of cards that are not doing anything. That's tough. That's when the clock becomes quite intense. I mean, it only becomes like 2 more damage than the other clocks, so we find a second goose or something. So instead, we will, and then we're gonna put 3 and 9. Geralf Messenger is not bad. I mean, it allows us to attack next turn. But they attack us. If they have another Mantis Rider, we are dead if we play this. But, I know, we actually can block with the goose. So. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we can. We'll play the Geralf Messenger. Yeah, you take down. Then we're gonna play Yawgmoth now. And we're gonna pass the turn. If they play another Mantis Rider, we can block with the goose. And if not, we just keep gaining life. There is a yeah, Elder Gargaroth could be the best draw. Okay, they draw another land, but they didn't even use their whole mana last turn. That was so good, the second guy. Maybe they have a third Meddling Mage? No, there's a third Mantis Rider. Okay, then we need to block with the goose. We get 1 life though. But it's pretty bad, but okay. This is looking rough, guys. I know you noticed. Oh, sure. Man. Not the best draw. I think there's nothing we can do, right? I mean, we can gain 3. So we attack with everything. They take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then they kill us. Yeah. Man, maybe it was. We didn't play around the second Meddling Mage. That's the thing. We played to get the, because if we had not played against around the second Meddling Mage, we could have gone for something else. Okay, damn, strong. So I guess it's good. I guess this can be a good blocker. This is good, very good actually, and Fatal Push is good. I think this is not necessary. What are the humans on these days? I haven't played against humans in a long time. Humanos. Dismember, Sin Collector. When Sin Collector on the telephone, the wizard hand. Okay, dismember the beauties, Galactics, Audio Champions, Gradius Cages. They play Gradius Cage, so it is good. Cool. Okay, this matchup, we would like to diversify our threat. So I'm gonna leave this on. This. Scavenging Ooze seems to not be that worth it, right? I'm gonna leave the Sage because they have a. This Kitchen Finks can block, I guess, 64 cards. I mean, we like the acceleration. We actually need good block. So maybe Geralf Messenger can go down. You can shave one of each. Yeah, just so if they name it, I'm not gonna shave a Yawgmoth, but I'm gonna shave the tutors because they've been naming them. We don't want to draw too many of them. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else I wanna. Let's see. Fall off the stream. Alright, we want to play. Okay, this hand is good. He has a turn 3 Yawgmoth with Eldritch Evolution and he has Chord. Okay, this hand is great. This hand is all you want and more in life. Pass the turn. Gilded Goose. We haven't played against Prowess. I think one of the reasons I'm putting it on is because of the Prowess matchup. Just having a Wanderer that doesn't die to Lava Dart is it's quite nice. They have to dismember turn 1. We're not even mad. That was so stupid. Okay, we play the Wall of Roots. So next turn we can Khalni Garden and have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't think there is a point even on. Oh. Audio Champion. No. Very expensive Champion of the Parish. Very expensive. So how many? So we got these, and these will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can be 2 drop. So you can get Strangleroot Geist and then evolution it. And then we can probably evolution it for a. We just want to get a Yawgmoth down as soon as possible. I don't really feel like sacking my Wall of Roots for a Yawgmoth. And we have like both Eldritch Evolution and Chord, so if they have a Meddling Mage that they just draw, because why would they play a Thalia's Lieutenant if they have a Meddling Mage? Right? Of course, another card that would be good is Plague Engineer, stopping them from making them do smaller, but I think just Yawgmoth and the value laden, the value, guys. You know what I mean? If they just, I don't think they attack, but if they attack, we can just maybe put a Geralf Messenger in front of it. We're a bit soft to grab the Cage right now, our hand is. They have this, maybe they have Kudro, the General Kudro. So when it enters the battlefield, it gets white. Sure, that will be a 3/3 on the Talus Lieutenant. Okay, that we can still block with a Wall of Root, so that's not a big deal. I don't think it should always yield to this, but for now. If they attack, thankfully, no, not really, but we go to the end step. So we put a -1 counter here with short. Green, green, green. Whatever. 2. We get ourselves. Okay, so let's math. So we have available. We can play this for 1, then 3. Sack these returns. 1, 2. Get Yawgmoth, and then yeah, we can do this. I think we got them, guys. So we got them. We got them with the Blood Artist skill. So we do this. Green, green, green. This was 2, so we just do this. Blood Artist, and that's it. So we put a counter here, sacrifice here, and then save targets, always yield. This will be a lot of clicking, but hopefully opponent sees it. And then we just do this, we draw a lot of cards. I mean, we have a lot of time, so if opponent is not into it, so maybe they need to see it once again. We put a counter here, sack here. Problem is we need to click a bit more. We will. Yeah, let's see. Cool. Thank you, opponent. Cool. We got turn for kill. Not bad. Not bad. Thank you, Yawgmoth. So now, yeah. I even think sometimes that maybe Collector Ouphe could just be the thing. I mean, it's rare that we draw so many of these dudes. I think. Are these good? I think they're good because we kind of need to accelerate. These are good blockers. Sage is good. I think I like my configuration. Yeah. Let's see. So it's 9. That's good. I'm gonna have some eggs for dinner. Best. Eggs are the best. Eggs and some vegetables. Just opponent is in tank. Come on. Honestly, this hand is not even bad. They could have Dismember, that would be bad, but we have good chances to drawing a land, and this is actually also this is really strong. We have to replay it. So I play it, I keep it. My goal is to get a Wall of Roots down, and maybe even we could even play turn 3 Gargaroth actually. And of course they have the beauties and they have Reflector Mages and stuff. Wow, no 1-drop. I'm into this opponent. Maybe they have the dreaded Dismember, but I mean they're on the play, right? So I could see them just not having anything. They don't have Dismember. So that is Meddling Mage. Sure. Now we have answers, though. Would have been nice to draw a land. This would make it so we can cast the Drawing a line would have been amazing because then we could have played 2 Wall of Roots. But so this can block, and we can even stage it to get a Yawgmoth. They get they named it one that we have 2 of them. Rural. So let's see what they get. Reflector Mage could be bad. That would be the worst. And is this it? No, okay, it's not the end of the world. Noble Hierarch, cool. Alive. 2 cards in hand. Yeah, no. My wall. Thank you. So let's count, shall we? So we play a wall of Roots. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is good on 2? What did I bring in that is on 2? Maybe another Wall of Roots? Also short for a Plague Engineer, actually. And this is the only play we have, but we could also make a food, in fact. And next turn cast the other. Alright, I'm into that. So we can either make a food. No, I think I like making a food. And yeah, they get alive. That's fine. So we have a Chord of Calling for 5 here. So right equals 2. So I could either make a food, right? And then next turn cast Elder Gargaroth. Or I'm drawing. I haven't drawn a line yet. Hopefully they're flooding. Compensating. Yeah, making a food to play Gargaroth sounds pretty good. We could also make a food. No, actually, we could Plague Engineer for a. We could short for a Plague Engineer. Sounds also pretty good. I don't. Yeah. Or of course Yawgmoth would be the best because then we can just clear house, right? So, but we cannot really. Can we short for Yawgmoth next turn? No, we need 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Oh no. Like to me. Think I do here? Get another 2-drop to get a Birds of Paradise. Oof, man, this is so game breaking. Let's see what they target though. They gain 1 life. Can chill for X equals 2, and I think that's what we have to do, but maybe we don't need to chill for X equals 2, in fact. 2 could be Strangleroot Geist. Not the best. I really would like to chill for this, but if we chill for a Wall of Root, it also returns to our hand, so it's kind of bad. We can short for a Birds of Paradise. Yeah, we short for a Birds of Paradise and we draw a line, we can play this, which is something. Because not shorting is not the play. But maybe it doesn't make a difference just for 2 or for 1. Maybe we get a Strangleroot Geist. Ah, that was the best, man. I guess we short and we tap. And tap. We need just 1 more line. We could have gone Plague Engineer here, brutally. They'll attack with 1 creature anyway, so. We could also draw Fatal Push. I think we need a Birds of Paradise actually. Maybe we need the Birds of Paradise, tap it. So we have 1/2 mana. If we draw a third mana, we can play this. Oh, that's so bad. This was so bad. We can of course play around it, but I don't think we could actually. There's something. Strangleroot Geist blocks and dies in return. Not really. No, we don't have anything. We could maybe draw a Plague Engineer. Yeah, wrong. The fact that we didn't draw a single line that really hurt. Blocks. What? Why only one? Oh man, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm an idiot. I thought it. Oh lord, I thought Reflector Mate returned all of them. Shit, what an idiot. That's bad. Well, still, it's maybe not bad. Maybe I would have started for. I would have played. I would have gotten another Wall of Roots. Or whatever. Plant. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Isn't it? So we have. This doesn't. We have the Sage. We have Evolutionary. No, we cannot cast. We cannot cast this and this, and we cannot cast this. It also. You could also make a foot. It's not worth it. You just need to draw a line. That's it. You can do it deck. This is also a decent blocker next the turn after, right? So, yeah. And we have 1 mana. And yeah, now Wall of Roots was a bear blocker. It saves us 3 life. Okay. Not much we can do here. I thought the Reflector. I mean, I know it's not this. I mean, I know it, but I was playing as if it was the Beauty of the Tension or something like this. So I was thinking that they would bounce both my Wall of Roots. And I mean, I don't know if I would have done the same anyway. But if we had saved it, maybe we could have had a Plague Engineer on the play. That's pretty brutal. With a target. That's of target. As we can block here. I could have made a foot. God damn it. Oh, I'm playing so bad. Fuck. It's the first time I play with Gilded Goose, guys. Jeez. Block here. Could have made a food, man. Damn you. Can play Gargaroth next turn. Now we only have 4 mana. Okay, this blocks at least. We cannot cast Eldritch Evolution. So I guess we will just green. Cannot cast. These blocks. Verdant Catacombs. Also. The Reclamation Sage doesn't do anything now. So we play this. This can also block and get a Dryad Arbor maybe. Okay, we're in defensive mode. They only have 2. Of course, they have Phantasmal Image, but also we drew a Yawgmoth because they have no. Let's say it. Does this give +1/+1, right? Yeah. So we attack with one of these. I mean, still we can block here, so it's not a big deal. So now we can make a food. We should remember that. And we have 5 mana. Let's see what our opponent is up to. This is an important turn. If we were able to kill the Meddling Mage somehow, drawing a Fatal Push, for example, or an Abrupt Decay, or an Assassin's Trophy, or also Plague Engineer could be a great draw. Yawgmoth would be a great draw, of course, allowing us to Eldritch and get us, for example, a Blood Artist. Okay, that's a land, so it's not the most scary. If they don't have like Kudro, no. Militia Boggler, okay. Let's see what they get. They draw cards. So they look for 2 or less. Okay, so no Kudro. Maybe Phantasmal Image, that'd be brutal. Or we can make a food. Oh man, I should have made a food. I could have gotten this. So, taking life. Okay, I mean, now if I know that they're naming first Eldritch Evolution, I would probably cut the Eldritch Evolutions and leave the Chords. But maybe they are like next leveling me, and then you know they. So opponent is on the thinking. I don't think this card is very good. Militia Boggler. Okay. Kadoktik. Ooh, that's so good. But it's only non-creature spells with converted mana cost 4 that can be cast. Non-creature spells with extended mana cost can be cast. Okay. I don't think they attack with anything. They don't have good attacks. So I'm gonna look for a Dryad Arbor. I'm gonna make a food. Under here. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana available. And Assassin's Trophy this. A land. We can Yawgmoth. Clean house. We also don't have a lot of life, so we need to be a bit careful. Just the problem is playing the. I have 1 Cunningham. So what is the likelihood of it being? Because we could just cast the Elder Gargaroth, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. We lose this. Yeah, maybe we just tap here. We keep this alive. We cast the Elder Gargaroth, and next turn we have Assassin's Trophy plus Eldritch Evolution plus a Gargaroth. Or we can Assassin's Trophy this Plague Engineer, this 2 die. And then next turn, Eldritch Evolution for Yawgmoth. Many plays. So I don't know what is better. Both are really good, right? So I need to figure out what is the best play. We can play Gargaroth and Birds, and then we have a lot of mana next turn. We could probably even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even maybe Yawgmoth and Assassin's Trophy. Is there a way to win though the next turn? If we Assassin's Trophy this, get Yawgmoth. And then we have Yawgmoth. I don't like this because it's just such a blue blocker. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna make green. So we're not playing. Oh yeah, sorry, food. We're not playing around. Yeah, leave this alive. Then is a tile for Eldritch Evolution, or I play the Birds. Doesn't make much difference, right? But maybe the Birds can block. No, we'll leave it like this so we can actually just. So we'll. If they have a Reflector Mage, of course that's bad. But you can still play Assassin's Trophy in Eldritch Evolution next turn. A good topic, man. I don't know if we're dead. Hopefully not. Can gain life with this. Block, block, block. Yeah. They can pay 2 mana. Oh, they can pay. They can sacrifice 2 dudes. Oh lord, I didn't play around this and kill this. Am I dead? So we can sacrifice these and these, for example. Damn it. Shit. Ah. Exactly this card. I wonder if they top decked it. And also, if I had not tapped this, I could have Assassin's Trophy now. Ooh, that's so bad. Okay, I still have Assassin's Trophy, in fact. You know what we can do? Oh no, I don't. Just what am I thinking about? So we're at 12. Okay, the attack is with this guy. 4-5. We block here? Only with one guy, yeah? Zodiac champions. Okay, the Elder Gargaroth didn't do it. So now we can kill the Gadoctic and get ourselves Yawgmoth in response to their attacks. We could do this all on instant speed, right? And then Eldritch for a... So since we can play everything, so we have 1-2, so let's say 1-2 for the Assassin's Trophy, kill the Gadoctic. I really would like to kill this with the Gadoctic though, but then we cannot short. And then we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can actually get a Yawgmoth down, and yeah, kind of like that. Tough game, man. I only have like 4 minutes left, so I need to play a bit faster. Yeah, this deck is very complicated sometimes, especially in situations like this. So let's see what opponent is doing. You could of course sack 2 creatures to deal with this, but then probably what I would do is Assassin's Trophy the Gadoctic. I guess we can always Phantasmal Image it. I mean, this is legendary, so they will name Meddling Mage. I think they will Meddling Mage and they will name Yawgmoth. I think that will be the play, right? If they name Chord of Calling, then we are a bit in trouble, but we can still Eldritch Evolution kill this, right? So we let resolve. This dies easily to Yawgmoth. So they get Militia Baller, okay. They go for the value, let's say. So they exile our thing, sure. We didn't see vials yet from them. Do they play Collector? No, they didn't play Collector Combat, right? So they get a ton of life. Blue? No blue. Who did they find? Sorry, Phantasm. Oh, another Phantasmal Image, damn it. That's the last card in hand. I guess it will just keep going for the value, right? I mean, if they name Assassin's Trophy, man. If they name Assassin's Trophy, we are gonna be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Then we can block with Yawgmoth with anything they attack because he has protection versus humans. And it's nice because the 2-4, it doesn't die to this General Kudro business. The opponent's thinking. Maybe they copy the Graph Messenger. That'd be a play. They get 2 life and then they attack. People from chat, manifestors. Only 3 minutes 20 left for me, so the opponent has the time to think a lot. I mean, I think this deck is more complicated than humans. Sorry, guys. I think so. Sorry, human players. They name Eldritch Evolution as well. They have double Eldritch Evolution. Okay. This is with targeted dice, so that's fine. Okay. So then we will do this. We're gonna do this. What a game. This Reclamation Sage is sitting pretty. Final land. Okay. Only 3? Oh no. How did I miscalculate so badly? Oh, because I killed a wall of roots. You should be able to do this, I think, but you can't on MTGO. Of course, on MTGO this is bugged. Damn it. Do we cancel and get a Yawgmoth the next turn? Ooh, that's so bad. Can we get a Yawgmoth the next turn? Or I should have minus this one and tap. Oh lord, that's so bad. Let's see. Ooh man, I missed a line. Oh dude, okay, I guess it happens sometimes you miss. I please played so much this game. I think I need to take this. Ah, I misplayed. Damn it. I guess it happens. This deck is complicated and some mistake. We're still only in 2 lines, man, after 8 turns. Okay, they can kill this. So I think we lost. Okay, we can. Okay, that's not bad. I'm interested now. What was that? No, actually, I want to keep green, right? So let's just cast. Then double green. I can block 2, take 3. Okay. We have 3 mana available next turn. We can find a Blood. Oh no. So skilled at drawing these. I guess I name Eldritch Evolution again. Yeah. They couldn't top deck a while, no. Yeah, Ginger972, you can ask questions. Sorry, I didn't see your message if you asked send it a while ago. I was too focused trying to figure out how to win this game, which I only have 30 seconds left, which I'm thinking I'm not going to win anyway. But yeah, you can ask away, and I will reply. Oh, we'll lose this game. Damn it, man. How did I play this so badly? I made so many mistakes. So they name Eldritch Evolution again. We take 2. I mean, if they block, I can kill this. If they attack with this, I can kill this, which I'm into. But yeah, you can ask me questions as many as you want. That's what the chat is for. You also attack with this. So they 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we'll block here. Here, then sack. Yeah. Pick 5. Ugh. I mean, we're gonna lose because of the time also. So, now it comes. Okay, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna get some water and cry. Damn it, man. To be fair, I think our opponent's draw was pretty strong, but yeah. I mean, okay, so that's kind of the most asked question. Why is Giant bad? Why is Scavenger Combiner bad? Is because it's a slow. So it takes 1 turn for you to get value out of it. And for a 3 mana play, at that point in a normal game, it will not be good enough. Is Crystalline Giant better? So what does it make it a good 3-drop? And the reason I think it makes it a good 3-drop is because you can actually this hand is good. Too bad we cannot cast Geralf Messenger turn 2. So we are on the we're playing against Jammer Killer. Interesting. It's probably on prowess. So the Crystalline Giant is of all the artifacts that you have at 3 mana, it's probably the best player. I mean, is he playing Neoformates? Is he playing Neoform or some kind of nonsense? So I think, you know, and when you see what Giant does, it really synergizes well with the Ozolith, of course. And it's a creature, it's an artifact, so it helps with Ravager and all that stuff. And on top of that is a card that you play, and if your opponent has an answer, it's bad, because, you know, that's what happens with 3-drops in our deck, that any 3-drop is bad, right? So any 3-drop, you spend 3 mana, and your opponent uses 1 mana to counter, it's pretty bad. So they actually play in red-black prowess. Seems to be the deck. We can play Yawgmoth, but I like the upside of playing the Wolf, and if we can hold them on a Starry Sphere, that's really great. And if they use a, yeah. So we can play the Wolf next turn. Don't have 3 cards in hand, so. So yeah. So yeah, the Giant, when you play it, if the opponent doesn't deal with it immediately, it will create one ability counter, which can be relevant or not relevant, and then from there it will just keep on generating value, right? Okay, they also have a ball. Man, they only have 1 card in hand, so we take it. They have lures also, so that's kind of bad. So we will next time we can play this. That's kind of nice. Play this. Play Yawgmoth. That's a turn. So basically, imagine you have a giant for 4 turns. You will have like 4 abilities, and you can also put counters on it, and you can sacrifice it to get value out of it. What is happening? Why are you tapping black? Don't take away my Geralf Messenger. Gamma Killer. Maybe they... Do I take the 1 damage? I take it. Thing is, I don't really care. I mean, if they Fatal Push it, whatever. If they Cling to Dust, they will. I don't want to lose this that much, so take 2, then they get another. Okay, interesting place. Now we have 4, so we can short for now. We need to short for a bit more. So let's play this and get ourselves a Geralf Messenger down. They have 0 cards in, like 1 card in hand, but they have no. So we can block and get short for, not for Yawgmoth, but with the evolution we could actually. Thoughtseize, it's brutal. We could also just be. But this time around we're gonna block. It's so fast, it's insane. Are they gonna bolt it now? So let's go make. Yeah, gonna cast. So we are able to cast the Yawgmoth next turn. We are in good shape, great shape actually. If we don't get to cast it, we're in pretty bad shape. Cycling. I'm into this. And I'm into this. No attacks. I'm also into this. And I think I'm just gonna gain life now that I can. I have mana open, so might as well. Right? Second Yawgmoth, not the dream. Do they have any? They could have Mishra's Bubble, but I mean, this doesn't make any sense to bring red. I guess I'm just gonna play the Reclamation Sage and be sad. We're into drawing a land here. That's basically our game plan. They can get lures in their hand this turn. But not a lot of value to be had from there, unless. Ooh, that's strong, but that's a land, but not the one we maybe wanted. So we just play it though and pass it on. They have lures next turn. If they just play lures next turn, nothing else, then we're in good shape. Because then we yak, and once you yak, matchup becomes quite easy. Okay, they have 1 land. Shock. That's unfortunate. So they bring the lures in. Yep, they're 10 though. We actually can yak. But they probably have a Cling to Dust. It takes 4 mana, but maybe they have a Cling to Dust, right? But we have 2 dudes, so. Don't wanna let them untap with lures? Probably not. I mean, we actually have. How do we do this? I don't want them to exile this with a Cling to Dust. Lures down. At 13. So we attack. If they do something, then we can kill them with a combo. Either that. Put one counter here. They actually had the Cling to Dust. Yeah. They got it. But I mean, you don't have to play Crystalline Giant if you don't want to, you know? Like, you can play whatever you want. Maybe this. If they I don't think they play Croxa, but this is not bad, but it has a lot of art, so yeah. Messenger is pretty bad in this matchup. 3 is big cut. Noble is not the best. I think I like to cut almost all the Birds of Paradise, just die too easy, I think. And go like this. Who's this? Do they play any kind of they play Blood Moons on the sideboard, right? So it might as well leave the Reclamation Sage in there. What about this? Maybe you could leave a certain amount of Birds of Paradise. Let's just think also on the draw, man. We're not favorites, let's say, on the draw. I'm gonna cut one of these and put one of these back. So yeah, they clinked and then they dead. If they didn't clink, then they took a lot of damage. Keep 7. So we can play the Gilded Goose. If it gets bolted, we can have another one. It's a risky hand, but it has Arasta, which is probably our best card in the matchup. And so who knows? Who knows? Also, Chord of Calling kind of offsets Gilded Goose a bit. Okay. It's a good draw. I'm gonna look for a forest. All right, so I don't think I'm too interested in logging with Goose, of course. So they kill it. They check themselves, so they have a. Okay. They have a fetch land. This is of course strong, but we still have 2 good plays to red. So and this deck plays a okay. They take the Strangleroot Geist. I guess also good take down by them. Wow, they're 12, man. They're going in. They're going in for the damage. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah. This can be played later. So we will just play the Gilded Goose and play the Twilight Mire because there's nothing we can do. Next turn, we can actually play the Arasta, the Endless Web. I don't know if it's actually that good, but we need to try. So they Thoughtseizes again. Damn you. We have 2 Veils in there, but maybe should have the third. The original list had 3 Veils, but I think that not being a creature is kind of not good. But I mean, we have a lot of good stuff, let's say. Bolting this, yep. I mean, they are drawing as good as they can, I think. And they have lures next turn, so that's a problem. Eldritch Evolution for the 2-drop. What can that be? I don't really know. It can be a Geralf messenger. No, but also they can Lava Dart. Oh, that would be so bad. Do we just gain life and look for the lures in their hand? So they can Lava Dart. Oh, they could Lava Dart. Do we think the last card in their hand is a Lava Dart? But anyway, next turn they will get prowess triggers, right? So if we were able to draw a Yawgmoth, then we could Eldritch for a Plague Engineer or a we take it. We cannot draw all these things. Just gonna, I think Wall of Roots could be, actually Wall of Roots could be a good draw. Then we block and then it can short for the, we are in a not good position, guys. We should draw land and get, we can short I'm not sure if I want to. I mean, if we, I'm just gonna put another dumb tap. We gain some life, something. Okay, so we will make this. Put the Geralf Messenger, and then we can Yawgmoth next turn. Ooh. That's good. So. Yeah. They can. They're actually low in life, man. So they Lurus, but they don't have anything but the Mishra's Bubble, right? I mean, which is already a lot. But they have one gun in hand, Monastery Swiss Spear, they will this, we then go to 2. But if we didn't draw this, we could actually simply. Yeah, we don't block. We take 4, we go down to 9. So if we attack them, do you think they block? Incredible. The problem is if we attack them and then they block and fatal push the Geralf Messenger, then we basically lose the game almost. And then they don't have this, right? So and then we could always short for a Dryad and then Eldritch it, or even draw a line and play the Gargaroth. Yeah, okay. I think I like attacking. So they maybe have block and no, we don't block that. So they go down to 4. We killed them actually. Oh, maybe they have Cling to Dust. Sure. Actually, we just so if this resolves, I'm gonna look for a Geralf Messenger and kill them. Yep. What happened, mate? You lost? You shot yourself a million times. Well, they could still have a Cling to Dust, but why wouldn't they Cling to Dust it and then doesn't return? It has to bait us? I'm going for it. Do they have it? Oh. Yes, we beat them. Ah, we got them actually. 4-1. Not bad. Not bad. I'm 4-1 in every league which he does. Cool, I think the humans there we should have won. We should have won the humans match. It was a bit rough not winning it, honestly. Sideboard. Same ballot, of course. We didn't play against Liliana's or anything, but I don't know if still the ballot is like the card you want. Good. So what are people playing in this deck? So I'm just thinking, what could it be a higher impact card than Obstinate Ballot? Let's see what Predicted plays weird. What did Playlands of the Void makes sense. Oh, Trashing Bronto is a card we don't have. And maybe we should It's actually a really good blocker as well. Actually a Brontodon. But I don't know what to cut. Thoughtseize seems kind of meh, honestly. This was good, this was good. I don't know about the Ashiok though. The Ashiok on the play versus Titan is good, I guess. But otherwise it's kind of... Well, I guess you could get it turn 2 also, so I guess it's good. Fails. I'm just looking what people are playing. Some people don't play Abrupt Decay. They don't play Assassin's Trophy and instead play Trashing Bronton, which honestly could make sense, more or less. Collector Ouphe. I mean, the Collector Ouphe is not... I mean, made the easy E-Tron game easy, but it's just not the powerful card. You know? Like Eldrazi Tron and are kind of on downswing, right? And if they're like kind of the only deck instead, that is not. That's why that's the best. Like playing a Trashing Brontodon, it's a good blocker. Man, how much did we get them in that game? Shit. They got gone. They got gone by the double Geralf messenger. It was nice not to cut one, I guess. So cool. So that will be it for the stream for today. Thanks a lot for watching. If you're watching, that was nice. I mean, 4-1 with this, not bad. But let me see the card view. Super bad. So I'm gonna post this on. So I'm gonna post this on the Reddit, on the not Reddit, no. Can we do it like this? So I mean the deck worked pretty well. You're welcome. You're welcome, Ginger972. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna play. Maybe I need to practice with my Heliod list and tune it for the super qualifier. I mean that makes sense, you know. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.